Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. The Sazon, a.k.a. El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the new generation is taking over. I told you, y'all. The new generation is taking over. The you elite fighters, y'all don't want to fight. Y'all know how to self-promote. Y'all gonna get railroaded by these new generation that know how to promote themselves, know it's business minded, is exciting. I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm very, very excited about it. Y'all already know, man, one of the most dangerous up and coming fighters. He don't like to say up and coming. He's already ready. He's already ready for the best. He might not be the elite fighter right now, but the dude has elite skills already. Ladies and gentlemen, been a good weekend of sport of boxing. We're gonna have just in a couple minutes, y'all. We're gonna have Floyd Schofield. Y'all already know KID Austin in his last outing, 30-second knockout. He's pulling the Mike Tyson around here now. We got the new Kid Dynamite. Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, look, again, great weekend of boxing. Jaron Ennis with a spectacular win. Conor Ben with a spectacular win. Virgil Ortiz a couple of weeks ago with a spectacular win. I'm telling this new generation, we all covered, y'all. We are all covered. And let me invite the man of the hour, Floyd Schofield III. KID Austin, what's good, my brother? What's good, Pops?
That's good. What's up? That's a good intro right there. A lot of energy. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, I should be a radio personnel or something.
What's going on, boxing world? What's happening out there?
I think the boxing world is good and it's getting better now with KID Austin now emerging.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
How y'all been? I know y'all had a couple of fights. Y'all had a fight couple of weeks ago, right? Not last week, the week before.
Yeah, they tried to test us, Punch. They thought they was gonna drown. They switched opponents on us at the last minute. Gave us a dude with 4 fights that fought Devin before. Man, Floyd went in there and tried to kill that boy. Got him out of there in 30 seconds. That boy retired. He quit.
You don't get no pay. You don't get no pay for overtime.
But that other players that's champions, they went rounds. It took them like 5 rounds, 6 rounds to stop. I'm not talking dirt on nobody. 10 rounds. He took 30 seconds. So he's on a whole different level.
Well, facts are facts. Nobody should get their feelings hurt. Facts is facts. How was it? I heard it was lit in Atlanta.
Yeah, it was amazing. The crowd gave me lots of energy. So, it just made me want to perform even better and harder. So it was live in there. I'm not even gonna lie.
We had Little Bootsy come out. Yeah. A bunch of other celebrities came out. So it was live in there. It was good.
I heard you had to shut down.
Yeah.
I heard it shut down. It was mayhem over there. Performances, knockouts by yourself. Man. Yo. You're something different. If you're shutting things down right now, can I imagine in 5 more fights what's gonna happen?
Oh, I can't wait. I can see I can already tell they're trying to get us to fight somebody 20-0 or something like that by the time the 5th fight comes. But it's all good.
Gotta get the bodyguards already. The ladies are trying to climb over. KID Austin. Already. Already, not even the elite fighters got that going on. They can walk around the street.
We ain't playing with them. We ain't playing with nobody out.
But how you been since the performance couple of weeks ago? How you been? What's next?
I've been good. I have two fights actually in May 8th and May 21st.
Oh, you got Canelo Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
man, you kind of. You say, man, I'll fight on Canelo Day. It's my Cinco de Mayo already. Damn, you gutsy, boy.
Fight on Telemundo. That day.
Oh, Telemundo. And my in Cinco de Mayo weekend, be like, man, I'm gonna be at Telemundo now.
It,
It's, I,
it
damn,
reached out to
I just
us.
got-
So we gonna put on the show.
that's what's up. That's what y'all know the opponent. Or they're gonna switch up on y'all already.
We don't. The Telemundo don't do that. They'll usually get opponent. And that's the same opponent you have through the whole time. So we'll find out. We'll update you. Gonna be somebody good.
Yo, is to be honest, it's only like two guys that's actually being televised right now from like up and coming fighters. You and Keyshawn Davis. You're already being televised. That's big moves.
Yeah, yeah. That's a
Yeah, I
good.
mean,
Especially doing it independently. That's major moves right.
independently too. See, Keyshawn Davis. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. He got Eddie Hearn Matchroom behind him, but he's also a businessman. That's what I like about y'all, the young businessmen boxers already.
Yeah, and Keyshawn could box. So that's another one that's bringing back some of them old tricks and things like that. Him, Shakur, all them. We gonna love this. The future gonna be good in boxing.
Facts. Well, let's talk about what happened a couple of weeks ago. Let's get on that a little bit, huh? Let's rehash that part. So of course it was going back and forth.
Right.
We was here in Punch Run Boxing.
Right.
We was keeping it cool, giving props. Huh?
Right.
Bill Haney, Devin Haney's pops. Devin Haney, WBC lightweight world titleist. Y'all had y'all sparring. It was all cool. Came out blazing, going at the name, the Austin name. Trying to belittle the Austins, the Schofield. How? Why? What's going on? You must have put a hurt on the dude. That's probably he had the type of feeling like, Can you tell the people what?
Okay, so to the people out there, we had a misunderstanding. Yes, we had a misunderstanding. Punch, I look at it this way. I look at it like a blessing, It what happened, I'm glad it happened the way it happened because it actually brought a light on the Floyd to kind of do what he had to do. So I appreciate what he did because I guess when you're doing things out of love and kindness and moving a certain way, there's nothing that can knock you off course. No matter what somebody do, it's just going to help build you up. So it was a good moment off that. I didn't speak to Bill yet. We didn't have no conversations or anything else like that. But we're going to address those issues when we see each other.
Okay, all right. That's the way it is. How about what you feel about it, huh?
Gentlemen, this way though.
I feel the same way. I feel like it was a blessing. He I guess you could say he promoted my name, got my name out there. And it's no hate to them. It's just the business. So I'm still gonna get my shot at them in the future. So it's all good.
We're gonna make sure that the world gonna demand that fight. We're gonna work out behind off like we grinding every month, and then nobody can't say nothing. They can't say, what have you did to deserve that fight and everything else like that. We're gonna knock all the opponents out and come straight to that front door and have that contract on that table. And then the world gonna see what we saying. Because people are weird out there, Punk. We got people putting comments in. I guess they didn't see how it all started.
Yeah.
I was not the bully of the situation.
I like the comments though.
And they come with crazy shit. They just come with weirdo stuff.
That's how it is in the comment section or the chat. That's his own war.
Yeah. I'm rolling through it. I just be laughing. Like, that's funny.
That's his own. Does it get to you, Pops, though? The comments, the chat.
And sometimes the comments, it's
sometimes he'll be like, he'll be like, these MFs,
I just wish I could see some of these guys that be in the comments. You get real tough guys with their fingers, but you see streets is a whole different ball game. So I'm still.
So you be saying, so you be saying that like, you be writing man stuff and then you be deleting it like, yo, I didn't chill.
Like, nah, I ain't saying that.
Try to be politically correct.
He's gotten better though with the comments. Like something he don't even care about the comment.
But I can understand because at the same time, yeah, you the trainer, but that's your son. So when you hear it say about your son, is different, and it probably go the same way with Bill.
Right, right. I guess so. I know on the Bill situation, Devin didn't say nothing bad, so it's hard to attack somebody who didn't say nothing bad. That made me just as bad as Bill. And so I'm in the rock and the hard place because I can't talk crap on this gentleman because he didn't say nothing wrong about my son. He didn't come out in his face and say nothing. So that's what's happening with the Devin situation. We're gonna fight Devin. We're gonna work our behind off and get up there, and they're not gonna be able to turn down the deal down.
For the new folks that just tuning in that don't know really what happened. So y'all cool in a sense. This is business. This is sparring. That was just sparring. You had a good sparring session. You just wanted your respect.
Yeah.
You just wanted your respect. Don't degrade the name. Don't degrade what I did in sparring. And that's really about it. Protecting the name, right?
Yeah.
And in a sense, but then it's also the parent aspect of protecting your child, no matter which level a person want to take it on. That parent. That's what I was expressing. That can't mess with my child. And any father that has a child should understand that. Like, that's our duty as men to protect our kids. So on my thing, it's more serious. But we could look past it and get in the forgiveness stage of it. That's what my mom told me to say.
Aww. Oh, you went to church this past Sunday.
I didn't. The man ain't saying nothing back. Give him, that's what God would do.
I don't know, man, because he was on the reg in these streets, and it looked like after the KID Austin, he lay low now. Bill, huh?
I think he looked out for us, to tell you the truth. But I don't, because I know Bill know what happened in that sparring. And he didn't come back like it's a beef issue or like throw shots back or nothing. So, I'm
next
not going to try
time,
to figure him out.
for future purposes, they need to keep sparring if they don't want people to expose what happened. That's all.
Yeah, I noticed that people just pull out sparring when they do good in the section and then put it out there. But that we never see the opponent in sparring. It looks like they don't got no video. They could never, put out whatever they did that was good. But hey, that sparring is sparring anyway. Sparring is sparring anyway. What do you feel? So other than this situation, there's a lot of great things going on in the sport of boxing, especially in your division, 130, 135. What do you like right now? Cause like I said in the beginning of the intro, I said, yo, the young lions are really overshadowing the elite fighters now. And it's not like a little bit, it's like really rapid. Like you got 4 fights under your belt, right? 4 fights under your belt. You're already locking the Atlanta scene down. Where there's fighters that been having like 20, 15 fights that can't even do that.
Right.
So what's the grind? What's the day-to-day grind with y'all?
Okay, in the morning we work out 3 days. Then we also got to film. He got to do his interviews.
I film it.
He got to study his acting now for this movie that he's in, this major role. So our day is just working until we fall out at about 11:30 at night. From 6 in the morning, 11:30 at night working.
That's around the clock. That's I know y'all working around the clock. And when he's sleeping, you're probably working around the clock and doing what you got to do. Yes. And that's the independent life, y'all. You got to work twice as hard.
And that's the boxing life. You got to live boxing. It's no part-time boxing. You could die in it.
Facts. And how's because you're getting older, about a month, we all getting older. How's your body feeling? Are you feeling, because you don't even have that the adult strength. You know, you're not even in your prime. You're not even close to your prime. How you feeling? Like,
I got allergies. That's about it.
That's
I feel great though. I always like, I do some recovery sometimes, and I'm still young, so my body's still in perfect shape, and I don't do anything to damage my body. So can't
that's
possibly
good.
wrong with me if I'm in shape and stay at home. So
That's good. Please, yes. Yeah. Keep your body right. Keep your body healthy. The kidneys, the liver, all that. I
I
think,
don't know why would we get live with you. Everybody want to call.
cause it's us, man. It's us, man. We bring the energy in boxing. Yeah, I think it's muted. It's muted. Well,
All
not
right.
muted. You hear me?
Yeah,
can you
we
hear
can.
us
You
now?
All right. So come on, yeah, it's the energy. It's the energy. They feel the energy, man. It's vibrating through the boxer community.
and you live boxing. That's one thing I love about you. You live boxing and you tell the truth. You call a spade, and that's a good thing.
Hey, yo, I mean, I try always. I mean, I do this for the boxers, man. Y'all, modern day warriors again, modern day gladiators. This is not cliche. This is how I truly 100% feel. There's gonna be people mad at me because I keep it too real. You
Right.
know, there might be people right now because we're talking about what we talking about. They mad. Whoa, why you talking about? Why you got that? Why you? Hey. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting the news.
But I want to tell anybody that might be getting feelings on the topic we talking about. We wish Devin all the best in his up and coming fight. This is the first top 10 fighter that he fighting, and that ain't no shade on him. That just means it's a dangerous fight for him. And he could die in there the same way anybody else. So we wish him the best. We want him to pull through with this, get done with Lopez. By that time, we'll be right up there with you next in line if you get past those two. But we wish you the best.
Facts. There's no guarantee in this game. It's serious. It's serious. That's why the work got to put in. Um, let's stay right there. What do you think is gonna happen with Devin Haney and Linares? What's your brief
Um,
prediction?
Devin Haney. Uh, Either a late stoppage or just a boxing shutout.
I think Linares' feet might be a little too slow. Might be
Mm.
a little too slow for that style with them long jabs Devin gonna be setting up.
Okay, all right. See there.
But if he get caught, you know this boxing, all it take is one punch.
I'm trying to tell you somebody chinny or something like that.
All I'm saying is Linares, we,
Yeah, I've heard
he
from
can crack. We have people that sparred him,
yeah,
he can crack.
say he hit hard, the hardest ever been hit.
So
No, he got good combination. Jorge Linares got good combination. I think he's been put down quite some times. So a lot of people question his chin as well. Let me get this one. Let me get because this one is a good one. Floyd on the real. How is Devin's punch power?
well, I answer this like this: Floyd don't get hurt by anybody.
Yeah.
So for him to gauge it, he don't get hurt in punching, but Devin can't hurt Floyd.
Like when I go
He
in
can't hurt
sparring,
Floyd.
ain't nobody gonna budge me. You would have to catch me on a bad mistake for me to get hurt, or otherwise, like I just don't feel nothing because it's my mentality. You know,
I think it's his big ass head. I don't know. Something like that. But he been in there sparring people 175 pounds that caught him dead on his chin and cracked
Yeah.
him. And he looked like nothing. Like, what's up? It's still throwing. So Devin power. We'll find out how his power is against this next fight. Tell you that one.
Cool. So what's your other people that you got sightseeing, man? For Devin is Devin. Y'all got your history with that, and that's gonna come back around.
All the
In a real sense. What else? Who y'all looking at now? Cause y'all looking at everybody right now, just not him.
we
Just
look at
every
Colbert. We want to get a fight with Colbert. Of course, we've been calling Ryan Garcia out, whether sparring, exhibition, because Ryan do exhibition type things. No shade on him, but we want all the champions. We want all the top people because he want to test
yeah.
himself.
To be the greatest, you gotta face.
He
the
want to
greatest.
see if what he feel and grew up feeling is true, that he's better than all of them, and I believe so. I don't think none of them taking his power.
And his power is growing, and his power is growing. Um, Yo, so yeah, it's again is very great to see the young hungry lions really taking over the sport of boxing, got everybody's attention, and not only in boxing but outside of boxing. I mean, look at even Triller. They got Tio that's gonna be performing in Triller, and Holyfield is gonna be in the undercard of that. So it's really, I think there's the best opportunity right now for independency, for the independent. It's like it happened in the hip hop game, right? When everybody was in major deals, and then they started doing independently, and hip hop actually took over. And it looks like in boxing, that's what's happening right now.
That's exactly the transition that's happening right now. And especially with social media, if these younger fighters just grasp onto that social media, they could televise themselves before the world. They don't need nobody. They could do it all themselves if they wanted to.
Now, see, I want to ask not ask this question, but I want to have this dialogue, because I was having this quick dialogue yesterday on my live show. But now that we got a father, father here is prominent in the sport of boxing, fatherhood. I explained that before. Um, in our culture, tell me if I'm right or wrong. In our culture, you hear this. Let's say, for example, you hear people say, "Oh man, they gotta fire the father trainer, or the father is doing this, and the father doing that." They do it with Danny Garcia. They do it with Teofimo Lopez. They do it with Bill Haney. They do it with. But then in our culture, you never heard nobody say, well, Lomachenko, he should fire his father. You
Right.
never hear that with the Lomachenko, even though he lost 2 times. But you never hear a community saying, you know what, Lomachenko should fire his father. Is this something in the community? I'm talking about Black and Latinos in our community, and it comes into boxing that we say it like if it's nothing, like fire your father or things like that. What do you feel about that?
The system is designed to keep fathers not being fathers at times. If a father
Facts.
life, he teach him how to become a man. And if a man is a true man, then the family unit will grow strong and it won't be divided. He'll provide in his kids, So it's designed to separate it. So no matter
Facts.
what you do, they're gonna always come with that type of scenario and say that. But I believe it come down to the father and his athlete, that they got to have a bond that's stronger than what people could say, because the world gonna come to try to divide and conquer.
And that's what I mean. Only our culture do that. Our own culture would try to divide sons and father, and other cultures not like that. Do you see that though?
Yeah, because we was programmed like, our brown people was programmed to hate each other, to be worst enemies, their worst critics. Although everybody else want to be like black people, and that's no shade on any race, but you can see it with the lip fillers and the butt enhancements and the skin, the tans. Everybody want to be what our kind don't want to be ourselves. So, we just got to work on that as people.
So yeah, and we do as a community, we do, and that's why I always say that it does translate. The boxing translates to life itself, and when there's a community that translates into boxing, I hate when I hear that. Like, I get passionate about it. Like, I hate when I hear somebody say fire. What do you feel about that, son? What do you feel about that? Somebody come up to you, they going to do it. Cause trust me, I'll ask these questions to all these fighters that Godfather. They gonna come and they're gonna be like, yo, you could be better than your pops. I mean, you could enhance your skills. What you gonna tell those evil entities that might come? It's gonna come. They gonna be around. What you gonna tell them? Tell them, kid. Tell them, kid.
I'm gonna call my dad and give him the phone, and then my dad can
Then
explain.
we'll have somebody pay a nice visit to them and bring them on.
That's that's the right thing to do.
With my child, these people
No,
gotta stop
but
playing.
I'll probably be like, go somewhere with that, because that's retarded to me. Like, why wouldn't you want your like your your biggest fan or your biggest supporter and your the person that love you in your corner? So that made no sense to me. And for somebody to think that, or to like just get in my ear like that for future purposes, it ain't gonna work. So just so they
You hear that? Your devil entities ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Man. So how you feeling about the boxing atmosphere as far as how they matching fights up now?
I'm liking it. I'm actually liking it. I think that there's too many people. There's a lot of people that's frustrated for no reason. It's look, it's even all the step up fights is good quality step up fights. Even
Right,
with Boots and Sergey Lipinets, Conor Ben, Samuel Vargas, Virgil Ortiz, Maurice Hooker. You had Oscar Valdez that people thought he was going to lose to Miguel Burchett. How many undisputed fights that we had in the last 20 years? We might have 3 in 1 year.
right,
So people that usually say, it's not like back in the days or back in the 90s, we might have 3 undisputed fights in this year, in which we only had like 3 undisputed fights in the past 16, 20 years.
right, right.
You know? So we got Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury. We got Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. You know, if Canelo Alvarez takes care of Billy Joe Saunders and probably September fights Kalen Plant, that's another one. We got Jamel Charlo, Brian Castaño, in 154. So it's actually great matchups.
Boxing right now. Doing pretty good.
Hey, how y'all feel about boxing right now? Y'all in boxing? How y'all feel about?
How you feeling about it?
It's whack.
Come on, man. I'm hyping boxing up. You gonna say it's whack like that? Come on, man. You just messed the whole marketing, advertising stuff we doing out here.
It's going good. Especially the stuff that you explain. It's real active with like some of the top fights. So I'm loving it.
Man.
It is, and guys like young guys like that. Look for TO for Vasily Lomachenko, and where a lot of people thought that he was too green for Lomachenko, and look what he did.
Yeah.
You know, so now for the young generation, for that generation, you know, the Devins, the Ryans, the Brandon Lees, the Boots, that little, you know, that generation, he set the tone. So now people going to look at everybody else. You see, like for example, okay, you got Chris Colbert, which potentially is going to be a huge star, right? But then he's fighting Gamboa. Compare that what Teofimo Lopez is doing. So the fans is like, man, why you fighting him? Look what this guy did. So now the bar is set in this generation. And fans is going to see it and call it out like, all right, come on, man. Really?
So what you saying, Punch? We need to fight Gamboa? Is that what you saying?
No. Hey, no. What I'm saying, this what I'm saying. That me as a fan, I would like all boxers to get compensated real well. But get the money, but get the legacy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get the money and the fans know this is just for the money. You ain't really trying to get the legacy fight under your belt. So it's like, for example, Canelo Alvarez. Canelo, he's getting the bag, but he's unifying the titles. So he's getting the bag and he's enhancing his legacy at the same time.
Right.
So that's what I mean.
Well, that's a good thing.
You gotta go for the legacy, then the money gonna come.
You said it's gonna fall in place.
Just do your job in the boxing, and everything gonna fall into place.
Exactly. Instead of y'all chasing the money will be chasing y'all.
That's right. That's if they could fight though. Everybody can't do that. We gotta remember we can't tell everybody go do that.
No, I'm telling y'all.
oh yeah, it's gonna be good for us.
I'm telling y'all. What's the purpose? What we got two all right. What's your goal? I'm a person that I like the short-term goal. You know, I don't like to be like 5 years from now. I'm not this 5 years, 3 years from now. I'm the 6 months, the most. What is your goal by the end of 2021?
To go after my first world title.
Wow. That's it.
Still set in that punch. We can't change it.
No, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be in a couple. I say in about 4.
You're manifesting it, so it's gonna happen.
Years. I'll be 2 to 4 time under.
They gonna run. They gonna be.
I mean, they gonna if whoever the champion is, they gonna have to give me my.
Not all the time. Some of them gonna be running. They gonna be
Oh,
holding.
I have issues. I'm gonna have to pay them something because
But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Even we know that you got to work twice as hard as being an independent entity in the sport of boxing, and sometimes just being independent to get you really up in the ranks, like other, big promotional company, they get their fighters ranked in certain positions.
For real.
You know how boxing works.
Our peers
Yeah.
up 12 in the country. Like, how?
Exactly. So y'all independent. Is you think they going really like that ranking system? They're gonna probably hold y'all back because y'all independent entity, or y'all got faith in y'all work and the people around you. Shout out to Rick Ross. Shout out to Curtis Meeks. The people around you that's gonna help you out. In the business side of things, because you're a trainer too. You can't really just focus too much on the business because it's a life or death sport. You got to get your son ready, and your son got to be ready. So
Right.
do you have confidence of the people around y'all that team is real strong to get you to where you to get Kid Austin to where he wants to, his goal, to
Yes.
achieve his goal?
The next goal is to do a joint venture with a major promoter.
Okay.
Build joint forces with them. We're not going to go the whole way through because no promoter going to let you get in that door to destroy their champion if they're not going to be breaking bread with you and making money with you. It's still a business. So that's the next goal. We're going to sit down with one of them. But
So y'all want that? So y'all want that type of deal where, let's say, like Triple G and Matchroom are business partners. They're partners like Devin Haney and Matchroom. Like they got their promotional company, but they got their partner deal with Matchroom or Canelo. That's what y'all trying to do.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's
almost like a distribution deal in the music, right?
right. That's what we're going towards. A nice little joint venture with them and things like that. But any boxer, you gotta show your worth, because if you walk in anybody's door and you don't have no foundation under you, what are you negotiating? They're gonna give you any type of slave contract they want to give you because you can't show your value. You don't got numbers, you don't got stats, you didn't bring in any revenue off your merch, you didn't do none of this. So you can't go in and sit and ask for none of this because they're gonna say, well, what did you do? How many people you bring in out? How many people brought your tickets? Can you document that to show them that you're selling tickets, that you got a following? So all that got to be lined up to go in there and have a little bit of power with these gentlemen in them offices.
Look at y'all, that business smiling. Look at that water bottle, no labels. Y'all already thinking business. Y'all already there. Take that label off. We ain't getting paid for that. Take that label off. Y'all already thinking business.
But nah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm glad that you got these people. You was the first one to really grab onto it, because as people see him become the greatest boxer of all time, they know where they heard it first, and they don't have to wait till the highlight reels come out. They can watch it now and see like old school fighting. Because I remember when we was younger, this is like the same time Mike Tyson came out when he was.
That's what I said, Kid Dynamite,
and he was knocking everybody out, and it was just.
Stop calling Kid right now. What's wrong with y'all, folks?
You can hear us?
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's bringing that excitement back again, and it's going to be good. It's going to be pretty good.
Facts. Yo, everybody check out the at Kid Austin 1 Instagram. So follow him right now. Damn it, I said follow him right now. Stop playing around. Everybody got a smartphone. Use it right.
And some in the comments, Punch, they was talking about things like how could he call out certain people to fight?
Facts. Yeah. Get to that.
Same thing like when Ali was calling out Liston. And they was talking about how Liston was going to kill him and all this other stuff. And this young, handsome, big mouth kid is coming saying, no, I could beat this guy. And then he shocked the world. It's the same thing. The cycle is just rotating with a different face, but it's the same thing.
Facts. And this is the contradicting that goes in the boxing community. So they want to say the past, shout out to the past, the past, the legends, all praise, right? And they like to say that the past is better than today, but when today is doing what the past is doing, then it's a problem.
Right.
So with Frey Benitez at 17-year-old became the youngest champion ever in the sport of boxing. Was he ready at 17? But that's his greatness. So now people gonna be like, well, you too young, or I ain't say that to Frey Benitez.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't say that to a 22-year-old Cassius Clay that beat Sonny Liston. Y'all ain't say that to a 22, 23-year-old Oscar De La Hoya that fought Camacho, Pernell Whitaker, Julio Cesar Chavez. Mike
Right.
Tyson became undisputed at 21, 22.
Right.
So I'm not ready, or they shouldn't be ready. They shouldn't be talking. That's almost like telling a kid, what's your goal? And he says, when I grow up, I want to be, astronaut, whatever. Wow, you can't be thinking that right now. Like, really, how about you just pass the fourth grade? How about that?
Right. Right. It's something. People weird.
Yeah.
And they forgetting what boxing, the science of boxing is really like. That's part of boxing. The competitive nature, the I could beat you. These are fighters. These are gladiators who see things in each other and be like, yo, I could beat that guy right there.
Yeah, and they act like, I don't got just as much experience as them. I got over 10 years of doing this, so.
Yeah. You got 16 years of training.
And then you help out other people in their respective camps as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. We like when people sleep.
Hey, yeah. I mean, you ain't gonna let them sleep because y'all gonna be out there promoting
and fighting every month, like we say, and up here talking our talk and doing what we have to do, working our ass off to show people.
Facts. And shout out to Wilfred Benitez. Do you admire the history of let's say the names that I just mentioned? You want to be that young guy. You're not really worried about your age. I know everybody else is going to be worried about your age, but you don't worry about that.
Yeah. I dedicate, most of my life to boxing. So, like my dad always told me, boxing gonna give you what you give it. And as I got older, I realized what that meant. And as a kid, you got attitudes because you don't want to train and stuff. And sometimes you still got attitudes, but I know it's a job I gotta do. And now I'm a professional. I'm 4-0, so this is practically my wife that I'm stuck with. So I just think all the negative comments and stuff like that just gonna put fuel on the fire. It's just gonna make me push myself harder to prove them wrong. So.
All right, so don't talk to him nice. Don't give him too much props, because then the fuel is going to be done. They're going to be like, we love you, yo, you the man. You're going to be like this on your phone. You're going to, come on, man, stop. Come on, man. Come on, stop giving me all this praise, man. Talk some crap to me, man.
Yeah. I be laughing at the comments, like they think like that the comments supposed to get to you, but it's like, okay, that's funny. Yeah, it'd be funny to me.
All right, what's one comment that it probably was a critique and you're like, what? But maybe let me capitalize off that. Is there any comment that you're like, damn, that one stung, but all right? Any comment you ever received?
Probably from a girl, like you don't look good or something like that. Because
he talk about boxing. He ain't
boxing. Well, no, because the only.
Well, tell us about the girl too. What she said to you, kid? Huh?
It's just like you not it, but
she hurt.
What happened? She hurt your feet? You want to get plastic surgery?
I won't get that to me now. Boxing, the only critic I really listen to is my dad. If somebody else is to critique,
anybody said a comment that you didn't like, like a critique?
No.
So you just laugh everything off, Instagram, YouTube.
Because like, okay, you get in the ring and do it and see if you can do it. But I know they not. And if you let the comments get to you, it's just gonna make things worse. You're gonna stress yourself out and stuff. You're never gonna see this person in your life. So
that's what he tried to
probably would.
Yeah, just won't know it. They'll be quiet as a church mouse. They won't say nothing.
Yeah, but the only comments that get to me is from my dad. He'll be like, well, not now, because I tend to not like talk back no more
right now
during training. But he'll say like a comment like, "You're not working hard enough," and be like, "Okay, that may be true, but it's just
you hear this? Remember,
it just be his comments."
Oh man. But anyway, and
is it a point sometimes, or you as a trainer, is it a point where you're like, damn, my son is good? Like, not even because he's your son, but was there a part where I know my son is good, I know my son could be this, but then there was one day you'd be like, yo, this kid is like it surprised you, like, wow, like I didn't even want to tell him this, but shit, woo!
And there's a couple of times that he'll be in the gym just working, and I'll be like, what the hell? Like, if you look at the fight where he's in Mexico, nobody fast forward that video. He just go that fast. Like, he looked like a mark that damn fast. And so it's just like things that pop out that I'm like, oh, I can't wait till he turned 25. He got his full.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait.
He be trying to hide it from me because he'll let it like sit, and then like a week later he'll tell me what I did last week that was good. Like, say for instance, like I be knocking people out in sparring. He don't say nothing for that week, but he be like, damn, that was a good ass punch.
But anyway, yeah, you can't as a coach. You know, my job is to find out your weaknesses and your flaws. We can't celebrate your goods. If your goods is good, that's great. Let's keep it there. But now I see this where they can land a punch at, or this could cause you like bring that chin down a little more so you don't get clipped there. Because I try to train them for the A-level fighters, not his competition that he might face now. We training for like already the Devins and the Tank Davises and Ryan Garcias and everybody else we got to see up there to take those belts. So.
Yeah, but you know your son, and you know what you could tell him, or you sometimes know when not to tell him because there's some people out there that they go to work and they do a good job, but they don't get compliments, and they're like, man, if they give me a compliment, man, I'll put way more effort. I just want to hear it, you know. So do sometimes you feel like even though you want to hold back because of course you trying to train them, but for the big ones. But you're like, let me give him this type of props now. That's why you wait a week.
Yeah, he don't want props. He want food. He's greedy. So we'll end up sliding, taking him somewhere, or getting him a snack he like. And that's the way to say you did good, because he don't want to hear no cop.
Oh, you got a little doggy basket.
Yeah.
He can do
He greedy.
He want one slice, he takes two.
For real. It's so why are they not fighting Colbert? Like, what's going on with him? Like, is he gonna fight somebody that's good?
They saying he's gonna fight Gamboa.
That ain't nobody good. They need to see boxing became so soft. It became so, and no disrespect to Gamboa, he's a warrior, but right now you're a young gunner. There's a lot of, I don't get it.
They picking on the old dude right now.
And I ain't saying Colbert is soft. It might be the people behind him, the business side of him, but it's making boxing soft.
But that's what I was trying to say earlier, that there's gonna be a guy that set the tone, right? In their certain age, right? T.O., Chris and Haney and Ryan. So when they see a T.O. going after Loma, and then they see Chris going after Gamboa, you could tell who's the one that's, is already a bar set. Now, let's say T.O. ain't fight Loma, and his next opponent after Richard Comey would have been, would have been ranked number 20, or would have fought Santiago or something like that. Just would have been a rank 20. Then there's still no bar yet, but now somebody set the bar. And now everybody going to look at that. They're going to look at, what? Come on, man. Tank Davis did that. Devin, are you going? Oh, come on, man.
So they set that bar at number 32 and number 38. And they number in the top 5, but they going after number 38.
Hand me down.
To me, that's like bullying in a way. That's like picking on the kid with the disadvantages. It's weird. It's really weird right now. And I thought you make it up to the top 2 to fight the number 1 guy or the number 3 guy. I thought you was just trying to achieve greatness, these boxers. So
if you was in the same position with where he's at record, he got the interim. I think he's got the interim WBA. What you would have picked if somebody would have came on the table? Would be like, we got Gamboa. Would you say no? Yes.
This fight.
If I got that interim, I want the title. I want that. The one below the actual title. I want to go after the top one, the one who in the number 1 or the top 5.
Yeah, you'll be calling Tio.
See, and history ain't going to remember these mediocre fighters. This little nitpicking, they're not going to be remembered over the course of history like the Alis and the Sugar Ray Leonards. They're not going to be remembered like that. They're going to be remembered during their era because they didn't accomplish nothing great. It's like they not the great ones not fighting. It's a money grabbing. Nothing wrong with grabbing the money doing. But at least leave the belts in the garbage or something. Step out of the way. Do something. Can't be
Facts.
in picking number 40. That ain't a champion. That's a coward. And I'm not shade on any of them.
That's
I'm just
why.
saying our views on boxing. This is our mind state. That's some coward stuff. You're not a champion. You're not even a man. How could you be a man
Woo!
against another man that's supposed to be on your level? You don't want great. Any champion that's out. But the promoters could tell y'all just because they want the money, they never fought. What's going on with y'all? Y'all supposed to be upholding boxing. Y'all
They're gonna go back to this video if y'all do a move like that. They're gonna be like, hold on, y'all remember when it was on Punch and they said this is a coward move and all of this?
not if they're gonna see it, and we gonna help bring back old school boxing when it was fighting, when it was gladiators, where we give the fans what they paying for. Why y'all cheating the fans? Give them what they want. They paying. These people work their ass off to get the money to watch that pay-per-view or get these. I feel like boxing right now, we ripping our own customers, our own clients, our own fans off, and it gotta change.
I think
You can't handle the truth.
yeah. Oh,
Woo! That's truth, man. That's truth. What you gonna say, kid?
I said I think they're just scared to take a loss. Everybody's scared.
Do you think the fighters are scared? Because it's like you've been doing this since you was, you know what I'm saying, in diapers probably. And the other fighters been doing this since they was young. Are they scared, or the people that have been that invested in them is scared?
It could be either or. You know, you'll never know. So
Yeah, you never know what happened behind the scenes, but the boxer's supposed to be the boss. If you the boss, I mean, where are you standing at? I mean,
Facts.
and especially if you watch this man that you went through the amateurs, he worked his behind off to get to number 2, number 3. You're not going to give him a chance to feed his family. Well, it's just weird out there.
So what you say about the fight that a lot of people want to see that's not coming through fruition, like Bud Crawford versus Earl Spence, and Earl Spence says that he's a boss, that he don't have to answer to nobody. You know, what do you feel? And that's just an example. I'm not going after any type of fighter. Shout out to Earl Spence, shout out to Bud Crawford. But where's the boss in it? We always hear bosses, but then once you get them into that P, they be like, well, you got to call Al Heyman, or you got to call this. You know, I thought you was a boss. What happened?
Right? It's too much. It's too much. I don't know their situation, but I don't get it. I don't get it. That's a lot of money to leave on the table. I don't get it at all. But it happens. It happens. I know it ain't on Crawford part. Crawford doing everything he could to try to get a fight. As far as we know, he's trying everything, but
yeah, from these pros, you hear so many stories like, oh yeah, we fought in the amateurs and I did such and such. But like, why don't y'all fight now and do it again? So it's weird.
It is.
They'll probably never fight the politics of boxing, but that is phasing out. These younger fighters gonna become independent, where they the bosses, where they can make their fights, and things are gonna change. It's gonna go more like back in the golden years of boxing, where you have real fights with real fighters who've been tested and worked their way up to the top.
Facts. So y'all saying a lot of things that people gonna hold on to them words. We want to see some boss moves. We want to see going for legacy. Huh? We don't want to see no cowardness. We don't want to see none of that. We don't want to see no fighting 45-year-old fighters.
That's nothing we want to do. That's not in our game plan at all. We can't do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And boxing is a young man's sport. This is the time to get it. In between your 18 to about 28. I mean, by the time you sell it past 28, the rest is just retirement money if you didn't take any damage or whatever else. But right now, you're supposed to be doing it because your body can heal up. You can bounce back if you did take a loss or anything else like that. Holding on to you 35 and then you finally have your first tough fight, you might get killed. Your brain shook in there.
Facts, man. That's whack when we got to see the best fight and they fighting at that type of age. That's why I would like to see Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury now when they in their prime right now.
Right.
In terms of intellect and fit and their athleticism at this point. They're young 30, 31 or 32. Man, fight now. I don't want to see no 38, 37. For that, I'd rather see for that. Let's. I want to see the Legend League. You know what I'm saying? Bring on the Mike Tyson.
Right. Go to the club over there real fast.
It's no different. What are the fighters right now that y'all admiring right now in this era?
You know he gonna say Shakur on every time.
Well, other than Shakur,
Nobody.
shout out to Shakur Stevenson.
Now, are you talking about on the standards of today or real fighting on the
As
side?
as a fight fan, you'd be like, okay, I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing.
I like what Shakur doing, what Crawford doing, and the way I like what Canelo doing because he getting his money, about to get the hell up out of here. But these other guys are weird. You got anybody else?
Stevenson.
That's it.
That's it.
Shakur Stevenson.
Guys that's doing things.
But he still got a lot of room to do more.
They gotta make their name known. I don't know them yet.
So they're not using their marketing platforms and stuff.
So you don't like what AJ, you don't like what Tyson, you don't like what who else? Jamel Charlo doing. You don't like Jamal Charlo.
Nah.
Okay, the one that fought Rosario, I like that one too.
Jamel.
I like his energy. His energy bring a different.
I mean, he got one more fight to be undisputed. Brian Castano, and then he's undisputed at 154. And at least he's doing it. And at least he's doing it without piggybacking off a legend or a cash cow. He's paving his own legacy. That's something that I'm admiring about Jamel Charlo right now.
I like that about him. He's working for his. That's what we respect. That's what a man's supposed to do. He go in there and do his job. So I like him, but it's not too many like that that's doing that. Like besides Crawford done did it and moved up. It's not too many fighters like that anymore. Now, as far as AJ, he got a whole machine behind him. He's a machine within himself. His staff he got behind him, and Tyson Fury. So, there's a whole different situation. I mean,
you're gonna have a machine as well. You're going to develop that type of machine. That's what y'all up to right now.
But AJ just trying to fight. AJ on his money grab too right now. He on his money grab.
AJ by fighting Tyson Fury for undisputed.
Yeah. If he win this one, that's a lot of money.
I'm saying it's get your money, but it's legacy at the same time.
I think it was more money for them. That's a mega fight for
a big fight.
England. That's a major fight. That's the biggest fight in history for England. That's a hell of a money.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'll go for the money. I want all the fighters to go for the money, but go for the legacy at the same time. Just don't go for the money. I mean, I don't even like to talk about money with fighters because y'all put your life on the line. So it's hard for me to like somebody. I never say this fighter is worth more than this or worth nah.
Right.
I don't play that. I don't put my hands in nobody's pocket like that.
Now, once they have all the belts over there, the heavyweights, do you think they're going to give anybody a chance to bring the belts back to the United States? Or do you think that the United States, we just gave up the heavyweight division?
Nah, if they put themselves in position to do so, I think they would. I just think that in the heavyweight division, the Americans is kind of lacking on that side. I mean, like if you take out Deontay Wilder, then we got our hopes up basically on Jared Anderson. And if it's not Jared Anderson, I don't know what we got.
Yeah.
And he's young too. He's like y'all. He's young. I mean, it's gonna be hard to get in that position right now. So everything right now for the heavyweight division is in the UK or across the pond. Usyk is in the WBO and he's in the spot. Joyce, they're all out there, so they're not here. Hopefully Andy Ruiz. Hopefully Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder gets a shot.
Yeah, I think we lost them heavyweight titles. I think they're gonna be over in England for a long time before anybody will have the charisma or the talent to get up on that level to get a shot. Because I don't think they're gonna give Wilder a shot. Neither one of them.
Hey, it's tough. It's tough. Look at a career like David Tua. How many shots he got? And he got a great career.
Mm-hmm.
But how many shots he gets to become a heavyweight? One time?
Yes, it's strange.
That because the heavyweight division is hard. It's not like see y'all 130. If it don't work out, y'all don't get your shot. Y'all move up to 135. Y'all move up to 140. But the heavyweight, he only got the heavyweight.
That's right. He have nowhere to move if things ain't
You better
working
cut
out.
some weight, get down like cruiser.
Exactly. How many divisions? How many divisions y'all think y'all gonna be campaigning?
4.
I'm ending my career at 160 probably.
So you going more than 4. You said you wanted
160.
the division undisputed champion.
You think your power's gonna carry the 160?
Yeah.
Is it? He don't even got his grown man strength yet.
I mean,
Right, guys. I'm just asking the question. All right. I'm just asking the question.
since my last fight, I grew like 1.5 inches or 2 inches.
Oh, here we go.
So, you know,
Did he grow that? You still taller than him.
Yeah, he grew, but he talk about.
He's
that.
like.
I think and then I'm still growing, you know. So for all I know, I might turn out to be 6'1" or something. So
You still holding on.
I'm going to be
Okay.
6'1" or 6 foot.
So you got 60, you think?
Yeah. I mean, when I'm drinking a lot of water and stuff like that, I walk around like 148, 149 right now. So I'm gonna end at 160, I think.
Okay.
And for all we know, I might just like take one big fight and I'll be like, okay, this weight division not for me.
So you're trying to say 5 division world champion, 6 division world champion.
Yeah, or better. The greatest boxer of all time. I'm telling you, Punk. They're gonna go back on it. They're gonna say he told us. Oh, yeah.
130, 135, 140, 147, 154, 160. 168?
You
We don't
pushing it
know.
now.
We don't know.
7th division world champion?
Depending if I like, you know, start eating a lot and I just can't cut that weight all the way back down. But I think I just take a fight with the champion, then
Well,
move up
after
to
you
the next
become
one.
a champion, you take a fight with a champion in the next weight class.
Yeah, because that would be good to be up there with Manny and Floyd. You know,
Do you want to get in precision? I'm talking about like in mandatory precision in like 10, 12 fights. You think that's possible? You know, like Shakur Stevenson, he got his world title what in his 12th fight? I believe so.
I mean, you know, they keep saying it takes time and stuff, and you know, realistically, like if they want me to, you know, take my time, you know, I have to listen to them because they know best.
But
You the trainer, Dad. You tell me. Is it you need to take his time or what? Are you going to put him in the ring with somebody that's 5 wins and 26 losses and pat his resume, or y'all going for the 8-0s, the 10-0s, and then the 15-1? Or y'all trying to like fight fighters that got winning records instead of like other fighters that be coming up and be fighting these guys like 5 wins and 60 losses?
Punch, let me tell you, we've been
Talk to us.
8-0s and stuff like that. The commissioner either won't pass it because Floyd got 3 fights or Floyd got 2 fights. And then, you got to fight this guy. They try to throw us with a guy with 7 wins, 35 losses, 40-something fights. Now, I think we proved that ain't his competition. That's B-level fighters. That ain't even no C or B-level fighters. We want the 10-0s. We've been calling out certain people in this division that's trying to move up the ladders. They don't want to fight. They're not stepping in the ring. Boxing became soft. So, you know, we're going to get whoever we could get, and preferably we want the best challenges, and we'll pay. It ain't like it's for free. We'll pay y'all to get the ring. We want to prove to ourselves we could. So,
Do you feel Kid Austin that you need a probably if they ain't listening, you're gonna have to bark even louder. You have to do the Shannon Bridge. You gotta go to the restaurant and eat their own dinner. You don't want to fight me? You know what I'm saying? They in the swimming pool with their family. You just dive in. Take the kids surfing board or something like that in the beach. Oh, you need to do that.
No, because I know my time gonna come. My time gonna come either way. If you running or not, like I'm gonna get that fight eventually, whether you run or not. So,
and if you still running there, we popping up everywhere they at talking shit. Yeah, take that fight just like Ali and them did. Everybody understand it's just entertainment. We are trying to make a fight with some of these coward fighters that y'all fans of. So it's what it is.
Do you feel the same way? I see you put your head down when he said that, kid. They coward fighters.
You know, my dad a little more rough around the edges. I ain't gonna say coward, but you know, it's a lot of scariness that I sense in this sport. So you could say something.
Yeah, they're cowards. You call a spade a spade. If you're a fighter, if fighting your whole life, and somebody offering you money, you're a prize fighter, state the amount you want, and let's have a fight. You know.
See, the thing is, I love some fighting. Like when I get hit, it'd be like, oh, okay. Now let's see if you can take this hit. So, no, I just love fighting in general. So I just feel like I'm just different from these other fighters.
Wow. So damn, you on that Manny Pacquiao stuff? Because when Manny Pacquiao used to get hit, he's like, come on, hit me. Yeah, it's like a massage. If you get a punch in that, it's like a massage to you.
I don't know. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's like, okay, that was nice. Now we finna be punching. So.
He actually don't.
Okay, he's a warrior then.
Yeah, it's like it make him feel good. If you land a punch, you're like, oh yeah, it's on now. And he come back to the corner like, oh, I'm gonna knock him out now. So he get excited if somebody can land a punch. He get bored if they can't hit him.
All right, that's why I'm not fighting though.
I get bored.
I'm not doing that. Don't hit me.
When I get bored, I get too relaxed. That gotta get me a wake up call. Like, stop playing. So, you know, having an actual hard, tough fight, you know, it keeps point and it makes me perform even better because you know I gotta beat this dude and he's not coming here to play with. So it's like I want to say a game. It's like entertainment.
Okay, I guess Dad, he's giving you the green light. You remember what Tito Trinidad Dad used to do when he get knocked down? He used to smack him in the face. Like, hey. I think you're gonna have to abuse your son if he ain't listening in the ring. Are you gonna give him the Tito Trinidad Senior smack?
I have to smack some sisters. Hell yeah, I smack.
Yeah. You gonna be like, well, you hit me, Dad. I thought you like getting hit, huh?
That's something people say too.
Yo, let me tell you, we had a game plan for this guy. I wanted him to show his skills against this guy, you know, carry him maybe around and just to show your talent, destroy him. I don't know what happened in the ring. The dude said something to him or something, and all that went out the window.
Listen, if they want me to carry my opponent or such and such, that opponent got to earn to be carried. You know, like, if I see that he can't mess with me, like, I got to get him up out of here. You got to earn them rounds or
facts
in the ring. And it's hard to get my respect in the ring anyway, so.
Facts. Do you agree? See, I'm the type of boxing head that says this. When I hear, for example, you see Edgar Berlanga, right? He's knocking everybody else in the first round. He's 15-0, 15 knockouts in the first round. And people's like, oh man, I want to see how Edgar Berlanga looks when he puts more rounds in, you know, how he's going to react when he gets hit, or, you know, I want to see how he looks after like 8 rounds. And I'm saying in my mind, no, man. If you want to see a fighter go 8 rounds, call the trainer, call his camp and say, can I visit the training camp so I could see him go 15 to 20 rounds of sparring? Once them lights turn on, they're not about to show you that they could go 8 rounds. They trying to get the man out of there. Yeah. So y'all agree? I'm probably one of the few that say that. You know, like, nah, this guy, if that guy ain't gonna put him rounds, if the guy ain't gonna take him some other rounds, well, you just want to see. I think people want to see people go through adversity for no apparent reason.
Right. That's just the business. If you're too good, something wrong. So they want to see some skills. So I'm like, Floyd, show them some skill the first round. Let them see you box. Let them see you fight southpaw, orthodox. Let them see some of the tricks in your bag. You know,
I don't knock him out.
Nah, Floyd like that. He made the boy quit. The boy quit.
That's like if you living in the suburbs, you got your big house, and then I tell you, but how about you go to the projects and go out there and live and see if you could really handle life? Man, please. I'm living in a big house. I'm good. I don't need to go to live in the projects to show you that I could live real good and I could survive. That's the same thing.
I totally understand. Devices on your cut off my phone, then I'm gonna put on the computer. So if it clip off, that's what happened.
All right. Got you. So what do you feel as a fighter? Do you feel like you need to show the people that when people, because you're gonna be knocking out people. People gonna be like, well, we don't know about Kid. He still haven't even done like 3 rounds. Wait till he gets somebody that gonna push him. Or what you gonna tell those people that say that to you?
Man, I ain't gonna really care because I ain't in it to prove nothing to them. This is for me and my family's future. So, if they want somebody to get in the ring that they think that I can't handle,
Tell them to get in the ring.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Tell them get in the ring.
Shoot,
Prove it to yourself.
Sparring or fight, it don't matter. Shoot, I'm out here sleeping people. Just saying. So, and if it is a bit of a challenge, that's what I like. But you're not gonna make it out that ring, just walking away happily. So
my question to the viewers that would think that who's on his level that y'all think he should fight, put it in the comments or something. I like to see who y'all think he should fight.
Who y'all think Kid Austin should be fighting next? Who you want to see him fight? Not next, but who you want to see him fight now? What's his dream matchup? Huh?
That's right, and we'll get it going.
So they could start pushing and going to the restaurant eating their food when they see him. Who is that guy?
Yeah, I want to know who's that guy in 130, 135.
That's a stacked up division.
It is.
Let me ask you, because it's your division. How you like the performance with Jaron Herring?
It was good. You can't. He's a good.
Come on, kid. Come on. A little bit of respect.
I'm saying he's a good fighter, and he did what he had to do. Carl Frampton ain't just no pushover or nothing. Actually made him retire and stuff like that. So
he's about to retire any damn way. Well, go ahead. My bad.
But see, y'all taking all the credit. I
feel like Jamel Herring. He like the old cat in the division. So he just got a little bit of time left. So
yeah, you gotta have respect for him. He's feeding his family
like a veteran. So, but I mean,
he could get it. That's that.
Who's this? Kid Austin versus White Lightning.
Who the hell is White Lightning? Can we get a box name and look up?
Oh yeah, a name.
Yeah, what the name? What's the name? I don't even know who White Lightning is.
Yeah, I
got looking up. Looking up.
Oh man. So yeah, we hope they got some good people they want us to face.
I appreciate that, Anthony. Good looking out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
We got okay. I think that's a good matchup. Raymond Ford versus Kid Austin.
All right, so if Raymond Ford people is listening and y'all want to fight, please contact us. You could go right to this box rec. My number is there. Contact me. We would love to fight y'all. So any other ones y'all want, we could call them all out and we'll see who will fight.
The one who just got the draw, right?
I don't know. It don't matter to me.
Yeah. Why not? He got the draw on the Chocolatito Estrada card.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you want to be made. In my opinion, sometimes I think fighters want to be money made weather, and they think that they just gonna cruise and outbox and look cute in Texas. That is not gonna happen in Texas.
You try to all look and do stuff, you're gonna be surprised.
Yeah, that Mexican style, they coming.
And the judge is gonna be like, no, be boring. Right. He no win. Right. He no win this.
For real.
But I didn't get hit. I don't care. So,
they want you to hurt somebody.
Can you imagine a judge in Texas when they I don't do. He don't do nothing.
I could see that. But we ready. We represent Texas. Kid Austin, so he can't come with no weak style. Y'all know how them Austin boys look at Earl Spence, the Charlos.
Exactly. But see, Earl Spence, he got that grit. He got that output. Like he's working in there. So that Texas, when he's fighting in Texas, the judge is like, yeah, that's I like. He good. He got round number 6. Oh man. So okay, we got all right, kid. We got Raymond Ford. Yeah, but he got a draw last time. All right. White chocolate. Who else?
Right.
Austin looking like a young Zab Judah.
Huh?
Say that again.
Austin looking like a young Zab Judah.
I
Yes,
like
we'll
that
take
person,
that.
whoever said
We'll
that.
take that.
Zab Judah's he from New York City, yo. He from my part of town. So Zab Judah was he was a problem. He was a problem. I think if he didn't go out too much.
Right. If you'd have got control of that out of the ring stuff, would have been.
Nah, he had a big entourage, bro. Out here in the club. Every time I go out, he was out. Paulie Malignaggi was out. You know, you stay out the club, young man. You remember what Kelly said to you the last time. You better stay out the club, young man.
I don't like clubs anyway, so.
Me either, man. They don't dance like back in the days, right? Right, Pop? They don't dance like back in the days.
Hey, dancing. They just in there trying to style and get photos for Instagram.
Exactly. They high class stalkers. It is like trust me, don't even go to the club. Is nothing, man. It's just a bunch of restaurants that turn into lounge after like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now, y'all people who's giving up names.
Chris Colbert.
Chris Colbert, we would love to fight Chris Colbert. We would love to fight him.
Ooh, that's a good fight right there.
For who?
That's a good Ron Finkley. That's a good fight right there. Felix Verdejo, Austin. That's a good
So that's we should reach out to first. They're on a good fight.
That's a good fight.
All
Which
right.
one, Ron Finkley or the other dude?
The Ron Finkley one, Felix Verdejo versus Kid Austin.
Okay, so all these people, I hope y'all people is watching this and somebody reach out to them. We taking all fights. All fights.
Good looking out, Ed Perez. I appreciate it, my brother. God bless. Chris Colbert. See, there's people. Quite a few people got prime time versus Austin.
That would be a fight, but Chris is gonna get knocked out.
So how about y'all? Yo, Chris Colbert. Yo, forget about Gamboa. If y'all gonna fight Gamboa, how about fight me right now?
Of course, but you know they're gonna go after Gamboa. But Chris Colbert, after you finish Gamboa, after you finish Grandpa, you can come back to the young.
Okay.
And my kid will fight you, and I know we'll defeat you. We'll take your belt. And that ain't just talk.
Lolo Harris, Charles Lolo Harris.
I gotta look up half of these people. Half of these people I don't even know.
Some of them naming their cousins and shit that can't fight worth nothing. Now let me stop.
Yeah, he see that because I think they saying and shout out to Lolo Harris. I think they saying they putting out like names, but he ain't looking at somebody that's gonna come up with him. He's trying to accomplish something, so you got to give him something that is up there so he could chase.
Like Colbert.
Like Colbert is a good one. We would love to fight Colbert to take that belt back real fast.
How about Tevin Farmer? You got a name.
Tevin Farmer ain't fighting nobody.
Ex-world champion though, you got him under your belt.
In that real estate.
But he not here to real estate. He ain't trying to get into no fights. He's
doing
his own thing.
Hey, so you could be the guy that's giving out pink slips. How about that?
I like boxing skill. That angles he get.
Philly fighter.
But he don't got enough power. He ain't gonna last like that for 12 rounds.
But hey, you always gonna say that y'all got more power than everybody else, so that's irrelevant.
But I don't think he could take punches like that.
Ooh, you heard that?
I'm
gonna call Coach Anthony. He's probably right now with Tevin Farmer.
I gotta remember, like, my power is probably like the biggest thing I got.
Nah.
No, yes it is. You can't even lie. My power is ridiculous. I be sleeping people in sparring. Ain't gonna say no names, but I could box too. Like, people just think I'm just going there to
That's
knock
what I was
everybody
about to say,
out.
yo. You got boxing skill. You got the best defense.
My
best
IQ is just as big as these other champions.
Come on, give us a name, man. This is the year of the sparrings. Give us a name, man. Who you put on the floor? Who you put on the ground? Which rib you barbecued? Come on.
I'm gonna just say, right? I think it was the day I flew out for my fight. I slept somebody in sparring. Like, I'm talking about sleep or the straight
sleep. Night. Marquez, Pacquiao. Night like that.
I can't wait till the world see it. With their champions, their favorite champions sleep, then they'll believe it. Like, yo, it's just different.
Giving out NyQuil, Motrin, Tylenol.
Especially with them 8-ounce gloves on. Oh, my God.
Oh, I be loving them 8-ounce gloves. I be like, before the fight, pushing them in and, bending them and stuff. Oh, it be feeling nice.
You get to
you be bending them? You better watch. They're going to be like you on some Tyson Fury. He said better. Oh, he caught you.
That's what I said. Find a way to twist it.
He said be better. I told you it was. Hey guys, we told you it's normal. It's normal.
I can't.
Cause Paz was saying that about it last time. You see, I told you it's normal. He's like that, Pops. I told you. We got to do the Tyson Fury sometimes around here.
They ripped my man off.
Good looking out, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
But yeah, I hope that some of these good guys that's trying to move up the ranks decide to take the fight with KID Austin, because that's part of greatness. You're going to be part of history regardless. Step in that ring, have fun, do your job.
Give your best. Once you give your best, can't nobody say nothing. So, fight everybody.
Facts. So you already answered that nobody's doing anything for you in boxing. You only said Shakur Stevenson. You're not impressed with anybody. So you're not impressed with your own era?
Like impressed? Like, nah, like I've seen it before. Like, okay.
So it ain't no breakouts.
Like I'm not saying there ain't nobody that I think is, has potential on being a great fighter or, one like in a Hall of Fame. But like, it's just normal fighting now. Like, you don't see stuff. I think like the most exotic thing right now is Terrence Crawford with his switch-ups. I think that's the thing that stands out.
So you want to see technique, style.
Like, I want to see something like
you talking on that
from old days or something like that's gonna make
real
me like,
fight.
wow. Like Jaron Ennis. That boy was nasty this weekend.
All right, then. So come on, give us the names. Give us the names. Feliciano, good looking out. Feliciano, good looking out. Yo, people thought I was crazy. 2 years ago, I said Jaron Bruce Ennis is gonna be the next Roy Jones Jr.
He up there.
People might say I'm still crazy, but the skills, what he got in the toolbox, and his body frame, he's a big 147. I do see him moving up like 5. You see how you want to move like 5-6 weight classes? I do see him like a light heavyweight, probably when he's pushing 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he's a problem. And this is the other thing that I was talking about, that people saying if he's ready. Hell yeah, his skill set, he's ready. When you gonna wait?
So who you think is his next fight? Who you think they should put him with next?
His next fight should be top 10. They're not gonna put him. They're not gonna give him no Earl Spence. They ain't gonna give him no Bud. They're not gonna. But I would say, a good fight probably with him would be
Porter.
And I don't think Porter gonna want to fight him either. I'm not gonna be mad at Porter if he don't want him, because he's in position to get a world title. He's mandatory at WBO. He's mandatory in WBC. So, why look back when you're trying to be a champion? So he's in position for that. So I'm not gonna a Keith Thurman, a Danny Garcia.
Ugas?
Well, Ugas, he got the chance to fight Earl Spence. He got the Super WBA. So I know he wouldn't. Why fight Boots when he's trying to unify?
Yeah, true.
So I think the Omar Figueroas of the world. Who else? Because that Sergey Lipinets fight was a good step up. The Jesse Vargas, if he's still in the campaign, 147.
Okay.
How about
what's up with your man Thurman? He don't seem like he fighting. You mentioned him, but he don't seem like he fighting nobody.
I'm pissed off, bro.
Yeah,
I'm pissed off.
I'm
pissed off because of his last interview he had, and he said, because you thinking that he's the hand, and as a fan, I'm always gonna understand the fighter. If you tell me right now you had a broken hand or whatever, and you're trying to rehab it, I'm not gonna be like, yo kid, but you gotta get out there. Who cares? You've been out for a long time. It's an injury, it's a wear and tear type of sport, and it's a life or death type of sport. You want to go there. I know no fighter is 100%, but you don't want to go one-handed. You got to defend yourself. This is boxing at the end of the day. This ain't no basketball. So I just think that when he said in the interview, he said that, he's been good for him. Well, he's been good since last summer. He just don't got a date. And then now we talking back into this boss. If you the boss, how you gonna wait almost a whole year without a fight? Just to wait? Just to wait on the date?
He losing them prime years.
The only loss he got against his Pacquiao, right?
Yeah, he got his long. Yeah, just one loss, but that was almost 2 years. That was July 2009 to 2019.
Start slowing down. Them skills gotta get rusty.
How about Jojo Diaz?
How about him? What?
If he can make weight,
Jojo Diaz versus
Oh,
your son, Kid Austin.
love that.
if he can make weight,
We would love that. I would.
Hey,
love that.
catch weight.
What weight is he at now, though?
on 30, right? He got the had the IBF.
Yeah, he got stripped.
So what is he gonna campaign at? 140?
Nah, I think he's gonna still campaign there at 130. He's trying. His excuse was that it was the bubble.
Oh, a lot of people say that because they can't go nowhere to cut their damn weight. You stuck in that damn hotel room.
Yeah. What, y'all been in the bubble? Not yet, right? You haven't been in none of that stuff like that.
Who don't have
Yeah.
somewhat of a bubble, but we
Okay.
as to cutting our weight. We good. We cut it way before we get in that bubble.
Good looking now. Good looking now, Matt, for that one. But that's better than yo. The 130 is stacked. The 130 is stacked.
But not stacked with good fighters.
Okay, you Miguel Burchett. You still got Oscar Valdez. You got Shakur Stevenson. You got
forget
Jamel Herring. You got Jojo Diaz. You got Tevin Farmer. You still got Javante Tank Davis that's campaigning. Javante Tank Davis,
He
huh?
going-
Huh?
Or
he going to
Mario.
140.
Nah, he in 130, y'all. Don't you push him to 140. Kid Austin is gonna bring him here to 130. Gonna bring him back.
Would love to fight him too. That's going to be a big fight. That's going to be a very big fight.
Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, he's a
That's
good
a good
fight.
fighter.
He's a good
I
fight.
like Keyshawn.
Keyshawn at 130.
135.
135.
Keyshawn a good fighter. All of those we want.
I think
that's what
Oscar-
I'm telling you.
Oscar Valdez
All the
is a-
great ones we
is a
want to
good one,
fight
too.
because that's the only way you accomplish greatness. You got to fight great fighters. You know, so we want all of them. If they're in our weight, they're men just like us. You know.
So, but what y'all gotta do more than just knocking? Because I think in boxing, you know, you got to do more than knocking people out. Do y'all want to go 26? Look, Jaron Ennis is 27-0. That's 27 fights. He's knocking everybody out, and he just got his step up. So, or y'all don't want to go all the way to 27 bouts, or y'all trying to get there real soon. So, what are you gonna have to do? More, I know you're gonna knock out your opponent, but what else do you have to do to get the proper attention so these other guys you could lure them in and do what you got to do? What's the game plan?
Down to money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a business. It comes down to money.
And
Every man got their price. You know, just give them an offer and see if they want to fight. If they don't want to fight, go to the next one. And we got to continue to fight each month, pushing it. That's how he want his career to be. Unless he took some punishment where he have to take some rest, he gonna keep going through it.
Man, I'm telling y'all that
Because
first.
we got to shake up this boxing. We got to shake it up. We got to run through it and keep putting that social media out there so that the consumers and the fans, they could see that they're getting a good product and they see what's happening. Then after a while, people won't be able to run because the fans will be saying, why don't you fight such and such and such, who they seeing on social media and stuff like that doing it.
Facts. Yeah, man. You got a lot of options.
Yeah.
When you in a better position where they looking at you, you're gonna have a lot of options.
Right. And we got that still and we gotta keep making money and knocking people out. We're going to show y'all these guys are soft, man. These guys are soft. I'm sorry, not all of them. I got to be politically correct, but a lot of them y'all going to see. The guys y'all thought was tough, they soft. These dudes
Don't worry, y'all independent. Y'all don't got to be politically correct. Y'all independent.
Yeah.
That was a true statement right there, though.
Yeah.
Right? Y'all got to be politically correct. And it's boxing, too. I mean, boxing is the type of sport that you could say anything. Unless if you want to, get endorsements and stuff like that, which eventually, y'all should.
Hello.
Y'all should.
Yeah, right. You got to be on the Kellogg's.
He's going to be in a ketchup commercial. In
Hello?
a ketchup commercial.
Frosted Flakes and everything. They don't,
Only you
a lot
eat
of brands.
Frosted Flakes.
I don't even
think
eat
people
cereal.
eat Frosted
Let me not
Flakes.
say that. I love cereal.
Hey, if any endorsements out there, shout out an endorsement that should be that you should be representing right now, huh?
Versace underwear.
Really?
Because I look good. I look good in my underwear. for all the.
Really?
It's for the ladies. All right, go talk to the ladies right now. Talk to the ladies, yo. Hold on. Go ahead. Let me see if I can put some a little smooth R&B for you can talk to the ladies while you say that. You heard what the man said. And for this Christmas, ladies, he will want you to buy him. As a matter of fact, he's gonna sign a autographed Versace underwear for all the ladies out there.
Hair also, you gotta add that in.
They don't want your used. Bro.
Okay. All right. So, ladies, check it out. All right, and I'm gonna edit this part out, so you gotta say it right. KID Austin Floyd Schofield is gonna have Versace underwear is gonna be worn, and he's gonna autograph it for y'all. Who's gonna win it, huh? Follow him right now on Instagram.
Ford, we have to shout them out because they're a sponsor.
They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, this has been after a fight, but that's KID."
Oh,
So of course, Haynes, we gotta shout out Haynes because they on board to be one of the sponsors.
Yeah.
We gotta shout out Triller. We in talks with them about getting some fight.
but he was.
Hey, I'm shouting everybody out that. And we got to shout out that Rick Ross because the movie that they producing of his life, Floyd is playing a major role as the best friend. If you watch Snowfall, it's the guy with the afro, the one that was back. So things.
I was gonna ask y'all that next. The movie y'all working on.
And we about to go on. I told you I was going to tell you this. With John Jackson. John Jackson is going to be assisting us. Is one of his coaches. It's his second coach. So we bringing in somebody who been there already.
We gave them a bunch of.
I told Punch I was going to tell him who the coach was. Next time we came on it. So I'm telling him that's who it is.
Why you getting mad, kid? Come on, man. I'm your boy, man. I gotta get some exclusive out here.
That's
Okay,
right.
that's true.
So he's going to be our head coach right along with me. And he already said, I'm going to take this boy to a world title. So we getting, so everybody saying, oh, kid ain't doing that, they talking. Nah, we positioning.
See, but that's the way it should be when we was talking about the father stuff. It's not bringing more to help, bringing more just to, you said it in the first interview. A village. It takes a village to grow, a child and stuff like that. So there you go. Pops is doing the right thing, putting the right pieces in play, so his son could be the best he could be. He could be prepared at all times. There you go.
Yep.
So that's big news. That's a big thing. That's an exclusive right there.
That's big news. That's big news.
Yes.
He's training Clarissa Shields right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And as soon as he get back, he got a fight coming up. As soon as he get back, we go into camp with him. So
shout out to Jackson and thank you, Jackson, for cutting that ponytail. But thank you, Jackson. It's been a long time waiting, Jackson. Shout out to Jackson.
And June 19th is his first show that he's putting on under his production company in Atlanta at the Buckhead Fight Club. So that's another major thing that's happening.
June 19th, you said?
Yeah, June 19th.
June 19th. Oh, it's going to be a lit June, man. It's going to be a lit June.
Yes, he co-producing. It's his first show as a promoter.
Woo! Y'all looking at fighters too? You looking at fighters?
Nah, not right now.
Not yet?
Oh, we opening up the door for these fighters that want to be independent to really get fights, get good fights, and get paid for it. So we just using our connections to open up doors for other fighters trying to come up that don't have the support systems or the $5,000 per fight behind them. So that's what we doing now.
All right. Yeah, we got to talk behind the scenes. I think I got a couple fighters out here.
Okay. Hey, that'll work. Want to go to the gym, Punch? We gotta go.
All right, my brother. Yo, good looking out. Everybody, subscribe, follow KID Austin Floyd Schofield the third. Follow him at KID_Austin1.
That's right. And I'm gonna get you some exclusive footage when we go on training camp with Mr. Jackson. I'm gonna slide you over some footage so you have that footage.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because that other footage, you know what I'm saying? They're ringing bells out here in these boxing streets.
Hey, love, Punch. Thank you for the love you show us, man.
Nah, thank you, and thank you, man. With fans, we're supporting you, and thank you for sharing your skills and talent to the world. Stay safe, stay humble, stay hungry. Peace out, my brother.
Peace out. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, KID Austin, Floyd Schofield, third, the man of the hour, with your boy, Mr. Moonshine, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho. Let me shout out the people out there in the comment section. Let's go, my peoples right here. My peoples, thank you for rocking with your boy. Dim, Jeff, Ron, what's good? Angel, Dave, D Brown, The Urge, Angel, Ale, Ben, Anthony Seeger, looking out for that, my brother. Pound for pound, boxing real news. Everybody subscribe to pound for pound, boxing real news. Major Key Boxing, Black and Brown Boxing. UK 47 Boxing, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Subscribe to those channels, folks. G Funky Boxing, D Style Boxing, Raw Boxing TV. Subscribe to those, ladies and gentlemen. D Hodge in the building. What's good, my brother? Great interview. Thank you, my brother. Shout out to D Hodge. What's good, brother? Ron already, True Media, Ronald Finkley in the building. Ale Herrera, dímelo mi hermano, Bon. What's good? Salute Purple Do-Rag. Tycho TV in the building, BK. What's good? But yeah, man, I Buy Houses, what's good? Dim, what's good? But yeah, yo, no, dímelo mi hermano. Yo, so... Again, man, it's gonna be a good week of the sport of boxing. I know a lot of people gonna be probably paying attention to the Triller event with Paul, and who else is gonna be fighting that night? Who else gonna be fighting? Regis Prograis, but I'm just gonna tell you right now. I'm not gonna do the fight commentary on the Triller. Maybe, probably, but I'm really going to be focused on Liam Williams versus Demetrius Andre, Boo Andre, middleweight champion of the world. Everybody right now, if you can, subscribe to my new website. Y'all already know a lot of websites are doing their thing, the Bleaker or Boxing Scene, but now it's PUNSHboxing.net, where you need to go and get your news. You read it in the morning, you read it in the afternoon, you read it while you're taking this shit, you read it while you finish coming and leave your honey in the bed. It don't matter. Read PUNSHboxing.net. We working 24/7. Your boy Punch Drunk. I'ma say it right now, the hardest working man in the tube. Let's go. Subscribe to the website, PUNSHboxing.net. Subscribe to the new podcast, Punch Run Boxing. The Punch Run Boxing you get on Spotify, Google Play, Anchor. Subscribe onto Anchor, Punch Run Boxing, my new podcast. I got 6 episodes already. And also subscribe to my other podcast, the Smelly Salt Podcast. That's why I got 33 episodes on that one. Yo, and it's not, and actually it's not the same content when I go live or I drop videos. I actually go way in depth. Also put in also if y'all didn't catch the interviews and things like that, and y'all just want to hear it when y'all in your car or whatever, I'm gonna put this interview as well on the podcast. So if y'all want to hear it, if y'all just came late or y'all can't catch the playback or things of that nature, I'll put on the podcast. It's gonna probably be episode 7. I'm gonna upload it right now, so probably it'll be there in a couple of hours or so. So, man, thank everybody for rocking with your boy. A lot of great things in the sport of boxing. Hit the button, show support. Good looking now. I got y'all Spotify already, Punch. Thank you, Al. Go to Anchor as well. And yo, if anybody, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to chop it up and let me know. Not chop it up, but tell me what you know, how could I elevate myself so I could bring you the best content possibly, the best read possibly, the best podcast, what type of y'all would like like for me to and also request your interview. I'm trying to get what the best trying to content the best the best interviews for y'all folks. Let me know who y'all like me to interview, and I try my best to get them on the show. You feel me? But thank you everybody for supporting. Got it on Google Play. Good looking out, Feliciano. Thank you. I appreciate that. Why are you taking caca? Talking caca, Davi. I don't know if that's for me, my brain. Great interview. Good looking now. Great interview. Good looking now. I appreciate that. So yeah, man. Shout out to all the boxing content creators bringing boxing to the forefront of their content. Also, shout out to Lord, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Everybody. Get your seek the personal relationship with God. You already know God first, everything second. Fight plus survive, equals true champion. Shout out to everybody out there, my Muslim people, my Jewish people, everybody there. We're one race. You already know, man. Brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. Love y'all. God bless. Get your merch right now. Get your merch. Punch Wrong Boxing. Get your merch. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next. I'm going to be here right back tomorrow. We're going to start this probably almost every day. I'm going to try my best. You know, I got kids. So sometimes I gotta give them their time around this time, but I'm gonna try to go 7:45, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time every day, at least 5 or 4 times a week. Y'all already know Thursday, happy hour Thursday. Wednesday, gonna be having another interview. Gonna have a good special guest on Wednesday. Check me out, 7:45 Eastern time. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the